Today I'm going to replace a leaky brake line on my Chevy Silverado 2013, and we're going to manufacture a completely new one. I already went ahead, lifted the truck and removed the back wheel to have a little bit more access for myself. But before I go ahead and remove the brake line, I want to loosen up a brake bleeder. This way, when I put a new brake line in place, I know if I have to bleed it from the end of the brake line or properly from the brake cylinder itself. I hope I can loosen it up because I really don't want to be replacing a brake cylinder as well. The thing about those brake bleeders is that they're made from very soft metal and you want it to come out on its own. You never want to apply any force to it. Because if it breaks inside, you have to remove a brake cylinder because you can't really drill it out and introduce any metal shavings to it. Okay, let's give it a try. It's working. I'm so happy it's working. Wow. I'm gonna put it back so I don't lose it. And while here, I will start removing the brake line itself. My brake line is already loosened up, so I should not have a problem. Let's see. And we got it right here. As far as the brakes line go, connection here and the connection on the other end, they are both made from very soft metals. So you never want to force your way with them. You want them to come on their own. So applying heat and rapidly cooling it with the water is your best friend. Usually it will take only 1 or 2 times to apply the heat, and you don't need to heat it all the way until it's completely red. Half red works pretty fine. I'm also going to clamp a soft part of my brake line so I don't lose more fluid than needed. Okay, should be okay now, let's try. And it's out. By the way, the leak is right here. It was not on either of the sides, but right here where the metal holder. I don't know why they put metal on metal, because it's pretty much guaranteed to rust. Now I have only one more bolt to remove and we can take it completely apart. And we are ready to remove it. Right here. The funny thing is, I didn't want to make my own brake line. I wanted to buy one from dealership. But when I called them, they basically told me that they don't sell it and I have to make my own, or I can bring a vehicle to them and they will make it for me and then of course replace. So I figured out with dealership charging $150 for 1 hour of work, with them replacing it for me and making it for me, I will be probably looking $500–600 in expenses. So I went on Amazon and 56 Canadian dollar later, we have pretty much everything we need and I'm doing it myself. I will be using a rope to trace my brake line so that I know how much I need to cut. And that is the length I need to cut. And now we're going to trace on that line and cut as much as we need. And then we have to cut it. And that's it. I don't think I'm skillful enough to make the same shape, but I think it's going to be close enough. Had to move inside the barn. The usual happened, the rain. So I finished bending my brake line. It's not exactly a replica, but I think it will do just fine. The only thing I'm on the fence about is I'm thinking of reusing the original connects. I know they're all rusty and everything, but they're so much different than the aftermarket ones I got. I don't know if camera will focus on it, but look at the difference. I mean, it's insane. The thread is the same, you know, and I know they're all rusty and should be discarded and replaced. But when I compare those two, I really not sure what to do about it. I guess I have a decision to make. So after thinking about it for a few minutes, I decided to go with the aftermarket ones. I mean, they are brand new after all. And when I install, if I see it's leaking, I can always replace them. So we are done with the brake line. I finished doing the double flare connections. Wanted to show it on the camera, but unfortunately fiddling it in front of camera and doing it didn't work out. Anyways, let's install it, and I hope I did everything right and it's not gonna leak. Okay, just like that. Gonna use that to tighten it up. Okay, I think that's tight enough. Let's do the other side. And I think it's good enough. Okay, and that's it for. The vehicle been running for 30 minutes now, and I had one leak in one of the connections. Had to tighten it up, but other than that, it seems to be okay and nothing is leaking. I will go and bleed my brake lines from any air that there might be, but I will do it off the camera because, truth to be said, I have to bleed all of them. Because the way it happened, I was driving and suddenly my brakes went all soft, and on the dashboard I got a message to service the brakes. Stopped the vehicle, went to check, and the reservoir for the brake fluid was completely empty. So as far as I know, there's probably air in the whole system. So I will have to bleed all the four wheels. But if you like the video, please consider subscribing, clicking like, and leave me a comment down below. And I will talk to you very, very soon.